previous video, we're going to be learning how to multiply fractions. So you might be thinking, how does 1/4 times 2 over 2 become 2 over 8? Well, it's pretty simple. Whenever you're having to multiply two fractions, let's say it's a over b times c over d, you just multiply the top two, so a times c, and then you divide by the bottom two, b times d. So with our example, you would have 1 times 2 divided by 2 times 2. 4 times 2, which becomes 2 over 8. You can also see this with our example, which I'm going to give you. Let's say you have 9 over 16 times 2 over 3. So pause the video and try to find this out. Now that you're back, you might have tried doing 9 times 2 divided by 16 times 3, but then you would get 18 over 48. That is the right answer, but there's a smarter way to do it. You notice how you can actually just simplify this by dividing these two. You just get 8 and 1. So you get like 9 over 8 times 3, which is 9 over 24. So even though these two are the same fractions, the fraction on the bottom is much smaller looking than the fraction on the top, since the fraction on the top is out of 48 pieces and the fraction on the bottom is out of 24 pieces. So what you should take away from this multiplication example is that, yes, you can change the number of pieces you're using in each of the fractions, but sometimes when problems want the simplified answer, they want it with the least amount of pieces that you can have a whole number up here. So you would simplify 18 over 48 into 9 over 24. So now that we understand how to do multiplication with fractions, let's think about a special case. When you have 3 over 5 and then you multiply by 3, let's say you multiply by 7 over 2, then doing the common method, you can pause the video again if you want, but pretty much it'll be 3 times 7 or 5 times 2 becomes 21 over 10. Isn't it interesting how the numerator is bigger than the denominator, which is this one? If you're trying to think about a visual picture, you might be thinking, oh, my pizza with 10 slices is filled more than 2 times. Well, this is where mixed numbers come in. The reason they're mixed is because they can have a whole number followed by a fraction. So the mixed number for 21 over 10 would be 2 and 1/10. The reason this is 2 full pizzas, so full 10 parts, and this is the fraction. So from here you can see that, oh, the way you can get the mixed number is by dividing the denominator, which is the one down here, into the numerator, and then how much ever you divide will be the full part, and then the remainder is just going to be the fraction remaining part. So let's give me an example. What's the mixed number representation of 23 over 5? Pause the video and try to find out. Alright, now that you're here, let's try figuring this out. So, I'm just going to divide 5 into 23. By doing the long division, you end up getting the answer is 4 with a remainder of 3. So now this means that if you write it out, you have 23 over 5 is equal to 4, and then 3 over 5 is going to be the fraction. That wasn't too hard, was it? So now we've learned how to do multiplication by fractions, then how multiplication can be seen in the context of simplifying fractions, and finally how to figure out what a mixed number is and how to convert between a mixed number and an improper fraction, which is a fraction with more in the numerator than the denominator. Thank you so much for listening, and in our next video we're going to be learning about how to divide by a fraction.